Right, this is of what I'm what he that's due the and obviously still should start. It's just I was just with the Haaland thing should be my captain. No other reason to why he won't. Going late. Not ill. I could throw a differential. Zaha cap my eyes. So that is true. Drafts up. Looking for Haaland 6.5 and Salah 8.5. Salah top Haaland top in. Salah's back. Brian's only predicted 8.5 goals. Salah on it. Damn, bro, where are these guys at? Damn. Not really. Yeah. I didn't realise. I thought... Oh, Barcelona. Forest. Let's see how long we can go till this is actually on the Right, okay. Right, okay, let's see what the rest of the things on stream. Let's see what we're currently looking like, chat. I don't know what the current thing is. Anyway. Let's see what the actual... I don't know whether, what, Ronaldo's gonna... Hopefully he plays decent. Oh, man. Let's wait. See, we made the Mitrovic. Kind of just gone. The points ain't looking too bad. Well, made me laugh there. I was watching one of the and he I'm on 8-5 mil. We're nearly getting there to the Pacific score we're supposed to be at. Kind of getting there. The music. We need to see if Wilson's actually going to play tonight. Tell me what's going on. Still waiting on the rule. Should win. I think Newcastle Palace 3-0, I think. Yeah, again. We need some big scores to come up. Otherwise, we'll have a right game. Oh, that's right. No one's wants to. What are your boys' thoughts on Haaland anyway? What we're doing? What's your dilemmas? That situation. Let's see what it's. Very nice. I was waiting. We're waiting for these off news off if all this Serie A team get off. I think Celtic have kicked off as well. See if Celtic have kicked off. No. 5. Let's say Marin. I actually didn't end up having them in the ring. We'll see. Still waiting for all this stuff right now. I don't know what the City squad's going to be. That's going to depend whether Alvarez or Haaland's playing. I don't know. If Haaland doesn't play, then he plays. He starts the full game, then I'll really just going to wait. Should be line up. Still wait. More people are breaking up, man. I don't see why staff move. I don't know what to do. Oh man. kind of waiting for something. We're waiting to do the drafts as well. Because my mic was on half the time. I didn't even realise. That's just mad. We're still waiting to do the World Cup draft. We're going to do the draft 17. This is the team. Make sure it's out and Jake. Which that's just normally spare, but we haven't lost anybody. Plus the team 100. I valued it up the other day. So the team quite good as well. We're just kind of waiting on what's going on tonight with the lineups. Benched in Tottenham, City's game, last game. Because, you know, it's only the Cup. So whether they're all going to go out or not, we don't see. But they're not Prem related. I'm going to get through all the World Cup drafts and stuff as fast as possible. Yeah. But if you got any questions for this and stuff, pop them away. Transfers planned. What's on? My recommended transfers probably in. I like armor on. Most people have armor on him. If not, they're losing the plot. Same with Trippier. Most people should have Trippier in by now. Most people have armor on him by now. If not, they're losing. I bought armor on him not last week. I've had 20 points. So he's returned very nicely. I'll apologise to myself. I'm drinking. I still think the Jesus move is good. I think Perisic move is great. If you Perisic, the defender's really only good transfer, then Perisic probably play up front again. Or on the wing, he's going to attack and returns, and hopefully Spurs can keep. Hopefully, that game goes quite to hand like it's. Cancelo, by the way, is in, guys. He's not out, so obviously out for this game. Okay, he's not out in general, so don't think of him out. Foden, controversial. I've left him in because I think it might be the week he starts. That just depends if he starts tonight, starting the week. He's doing something wrong, starting every week. Deserves to. Zaha's playing great. Should play great again tonight, but I just don't think he'll. Like Newcastle. Newcastle versus Chelsea next. I feel like Wilson's going to get a couple goals now. Bruno will get a goal and assist again. Trips will probably come with assist. I feel like Newcastle 1-0. Chelsea look abysmal. Chelsea don't look great. City beat Chelsea. Well, with the captaincy pick as well of Haaland, Salah. Haaland doesn't start, then I will captain Salah due to the fact I know I'll come on and get like a hat trick in like 30 minutes, but Salah's good. Southampton look very shaky defensively. I just don't feel like they're going to do a lot. See, they're going to beat Sheffield United today, Wednesday, but they won't beat them. I don't think. No, if they lose to Derby tonight, then that'll tell you a front. We need to wait and see what the Arsenal lineups are for tonight. Kind of come on just to give the value of the team on our team. Kind of be able to put that in. Kind of just got up, Ireland, kind of go So how badly can this come out? A lot of people are missing Haaland as well. Like 230 odd K transferred him out last week. Like 3 actually more. They're like 750K players in Haaland because they bought Alvarez in or Haaland in. And I can't wait for that to backfire against Brentford. Hope he starts, he should start. Should get a hat trick. Possibly he starts, but if he's benched, it might come away with 1 goal. Could have been a blank last week. That would have really, really bad. Obviously, I only would have been on, what, 6 less points. I still would have narrow. Bad, considering. Bad anyway. Like, I only got 69 recent week. Obviously, if the servers wouldn't have crashed, it would let me captain Salah. Because once I knew Haaland was benched, I was going to put the armband on Salah. I went to do it, the servers crashed. So it wouldn't let me put the armband on Salah. So I did get harmed a little. But can't really do much about that. That's the FPL servers playing up because everyone's loading up, which that's why I've made my transfer early this time because it does get a bit messed up. Just waiting for that team news last minute to switch your captain that's pain. Trying to quickly switch last minute. Get that last 20-minute team news. Is Haaland starting or is Haaland benched? Or is Salah injured? Or something stupid. Not saying any of that is happened. Salah's fine, Haaland's fine. What I'm saying is waiting for that last news. Obviously, don't get it. Same, but if you do get it and everyone's trying to rush on the servers and the servers crash, no one gets it done. Everyone's a bit thief. Depends which way you try to look at it. Hi, Slay. I've been waiting for you to get in here, That air wait. Oh. If you the old bloody time. Alright, anyway. We've obviously done our move. We're benching Gay Heat because I feel like Forest will score against Crystal. Zaha's going to return this week. Return big. Crystal Palace is going to win like 3-1 or 3-2. Be a high scoring game. I'll probably captain Salah if Haaland doesn't start this week. I was joking. Hello, Fabio. How are you, mate? Still cracking up now. Right, Wilson's, by the way, is due to start this week. I'll start Pope or Wilson solid, bottled. Wouldn't necessarily say bottled. Bottled. I wouldn't necessarily go by. No. In fairness, as much as I was being thinking about it, Claire, I wasn't so annoyed because it stopped me from going a lot of ranks down, but I did feel a little bit sorry for. But it was the fact of it. Ward. It's tough. Who's Ward got? Ward's got Bournemouth. If I'm correct, Ward's got Bournemouth. Ward's got Bournemouth. No, I won't play. Chelsea, I don't really think scoring. But like Bournemouth will score against Leicester. Chelsea's got a chance of scoring against. I don't really see a clean sheet. I see more save points. So I won't be expecting a. I'd just be expecting like stuff save points stuff. I wouldn't be expecting a guarantee. West Ham. Oh yeah, I thought it was Bournemouth. Everton's got. Oh yeah, Ward's got West Ham. Still a tough game. Leicester could still concede. In that manner of form, play Ward, bench Pope. Yeah, play Ward, bench Pope, because Chelsea can easily score against. That wouldn't be a shocker in the works. Stops you from potentially getting 2 screwed up. Leicester don't look too bad, so yeah, go Ward versus West Ham then. Probably the better thing to do. You're still trying to sort your transfer, haven't you? Fabio, have you done your transfer? By the way, if Foden's benched, worst case scenario, I'll just slot not Gay. I'll just slot Andreasen against my home team. Why the hell not? Yeah, go Ward. What I'm saying is, Hope easily can score to Chelsea. The possibility Ward could concede, but to be honest, I'd just be playing Ward. They both have got a chance of conceding, just Ward is less. So on paper, the best goal with Wood. The lot to Perisic is a great move. Like, I'm not saying I still think Leeds will probably score and can score it Spurs, but Spurs could need to do look attacking. But it's not, even if he concedes, you've got that Perisic probably can play up front, he'll get a goal or assist and he'll get bonus points. So he's gonna get like a 7.8 point week. He's clean sheet. If he was to get a clean sheet, he's gonna have like a 14, 15 total. The Perisic looks great. Where is Madison Dark? I was thinking of going Madison Dark, and I was speaking to Slay about going Madison. I was speaking to comments about going Madison. But I decided not to go Foden to Madison. Go Mitch Tate for Jesus. My free transfer. And I was going for Madison, yes. But I decided not to. I whiffed away from it. He will probably be in my team for game week 17 on my draft, though. Which we are going to go through the draft. I'm going to pull up the FPL team ID. Go through the draft. I'm just going to pull up my ID on my phone real quick. I can actually just grab my ID. We'll go for the draft. Give me a second. Okay. Right, we'll go for the draft. So we'll do this is a game week 17 unlimited transfer draft. This is completely going to change. This is just generally what I'm probably going to do right now. Draft. Stop, Miller. We're just doing a draft on here for game week 15 onward. We're just going to transfer people like who's. We'll do it based off fixtures on my phone real quick. We'll have a look who's got who. So what's Newcastle's fixture run from? Leicester, Leeds, Fulham, it's West Ham, Bournemouth. Okay, so I want Pope in goal then. Pope's like a must-have in goal then. And I'll probably slot in on the bench too for the game week. This is just a draft team. 17 unlimited draft for that. We'll do a full draft. The plan is we're going big out, but we're not gonna have Mitch dropped. Zaha's gonna be probably say that it's probably gonna have to compromise. I think the solution would be probably drop because Walker is gonna be back for weeks after, so I'll probably bring Walker in, do him out to Walker will be back. We are gonna make them. We are gonna make going on what we like. Actually, Fraser. Just put him there for now anyway. Like it matters. Right. Let's say we go I already said I am going for Nacho, my bench. Yeah, I was going to go 3. I probably am going to go 3-5-3. Or 3-5-3, 3-5-2 myself. But obviously I've got to pick 3 main centre-backs that are going to play. I feel like the lot, one of those centre-backs I could play each week. Obviously bringing off Walker. Still debating whether I want De Bruyne with Salah, or I want to go just really big and go Saka, go Kane. Maybe run that team, but then switch Gomez into a centre back who's going to play some week like Gahey. Like Gahey. Why is it not? I'm just going to look for some. Got Garnacho there. I'm going to switch out you and we're probably going to slot it in. So, I want Jesus in. Ideal formation would answer Kano. Who's just really like say that? No, we'll switch. Won't keep Zaha. We'll transfer Zaha. Bring um damn, we got a hard draft decision. Hold on, ignore this team for a minute. This is not me putting a random draft together. It's probably going. I want Cancelo, Salah, Haaland, De Bruyne in my out. I think Trippier, De Bruyne, Cancelo as back. Who should I do? And what 5? Good. Get a City player instead of Andreas or take Mitch Darwin on a free transfer. Honestly, depending on what your team is, if you link your team, the ideal move would probably pitch out and Darwin in, not bother taking Andreas out for a City midfielder. The ideal move would be in for Mitch, my personal opinion. Plus, Mitrovic is going down in price tonight, and I would be jumping on that move. Yeah, I do like Darwin Núñez, so if that was without hearing the rest of your team, I'd be going for Darwin Núñez. But like, it depends what the rest of your team is. I'll say the same to Slay when anyone else asks anything. Honestly, just depends what your team is. I think what I'm gonna do, generally go Trippier, Delot, Cancelo. I think because Saliba's hiding up so much of my money. I feel like Saliba out and Ben White as a bench option is better. Just so I want that at least Arsenal. I want at least to have a little bit of that Arsenal defence. That Arsenal defence does come in clutch. Obviously, he go down to a 0.9 spare. Now we've just got to figure out how we're getting Bruyne in for Saka and Cancelo in. Hard. Try and get the, go down to the cheapest. say you put Taylor in, I don't really care. Let's sub him out. I wouldn't even mind playing Garnacho. On a serious note, transfer rate for Cancelo. Wait for King. Guy out for a half decent defender. On Pope. Rashford. Oh, Martinelli, Haaland. I am thinking of Solanke. So hold on. Your actual team's Pope, Trips, Cancelo, Cresswell, Salah, Rashford, Zaha, Martinelli. Guy, Andreas, We'll play Ward over Pope this week. I'd be playing Guy over Cresswell because Cresswell won't do that great, and Guy probably won't. Cresswell's Guy could possibly get, and I would definitely be pitch to Darwin. Those are my personal thoughts on that. Oh man. Oh no, this only gives me 100 mil, doesn't it? I have 103.2 mil. I'm a donut. I've got to think of it as I've got 3.2 mil spare plus that team. I'm thinking of this wrong. I've got 103.2 mil. So I've actually got to think of this as I've got a lot of money spare now, Fabio. Not in the way I'm thinking it. So technically, I could bench a lot for Andreas. I've got 3.3 spare. Andreas can go out and I can bring someone decent in. So I could bring Martinelli in there. So I've got that Arsenal midfielder again. So that would technically be 1.1 mil. My current. So maybe I don't have Jesus. Maybe I have Wilson or something. And then maybe I don't have Ben White. I have something else. I've definitely got to have 3 strikers, I think. I've got to have 3 strikers. 3 at the back. It's obviously a must. Or 4. I can run 4 at the back, I suppose, but I need another good defender on the bench ready to come on. I'm probably better off switching Guy for a new defender. I'm probably better off having Shaw. What's that put me behind 1.6? That leaves me, what, 6 point left? 0.6 left. So, time to depend. Archer is a good option. Archer starts some games. I just need a decent striker. But I need a striker that will actually get some games. Broder actually gets some. We'll put Edward in actually. Minus 2. 6 points. I can't have target, you know. I can have Botman. Yeah, I can have Botman in. Yeah, that works. True. Oh no, I can have what's his name, can't I? From Everton, Patterson. I have Patterson. No, that would leave me enough to go Edward into Banke. That would be very nasty. So I'd be able to have that Everton defence. I've got a great baller like an Archer as bench. I've got Solanke as well. I've still got KDB, Haaland, Salah. Hello. But still great. White Trippier is great. I've got Patterson in case I want to bench a lot. Solanke. Or I can have Nico Williams, but Patterson seems like a good option because Everton's defence is quite good. Or I could bring in a or I could bring in nice option. Wow. Martinez is I don't think I won't be able to get Martinez. So I'd have to go. Patterson, yeah. Patterson's the only really one I can think of. But that looks quite good. Like, considering I have KDB, Salah, Haaland, now I've still got the option to play Solanke over White, Bot, whatever bad games I have in. Ward and Polk can swap between fixtures. Still going to have transfers too. Well, it's just whether I actually want Jesus in the team or not. This is just a game week 17 draft. This is not going to be my actual team. This is just me throwing a random draft together. I might be able to afford more on the app. I think my team's 103.3 value. It could be more. But I put Jesus in my team for this slate. And I reckon I'm being sneaky about it. I reckon he's going to bag. I have a really good feeling he's going to bag against Wolves. I don't think he's going to underperform against Wolves. I don't think he's underperforming. He blanked, but he scored like a 9 point well. So you've got to take into advance that he isn't blanking. He's not playing bad. Just having high scoring games once and then a low scoring game, then a high scoring game. So he's like 75% consistent, 25% not. So it's kind of just what you're looking at in a way. Like, if you still look at him, you look at his points. He's on. Nice. He's on 67 points, right? You can't necessarily sit and say he's underperforming. I like Gabriel, but Cello. I don't think I can get Gabriel in. I already know that assist was. That's not the point. If he still gets a 9-pointer, it's still a 9-pointer. That's like me turning around and saying Villa scored 3 fluke goals against Man United. They still beat us. They still won. Doesn't matter. They won. Could be the hand of bloody God and in the handball in the net. They still won the game. Doesn't matter at the end of it. He still got the assist no matter what, so it doesn't matter. He still got those points, so he's still getting points, and I just don't feel there's any valid reason to drop him again. Bulls can't hit a bar door. The defence is shaky. Well, they're all over the shop. I just don't think they. I think Arsenal win like 5-0 and Jesus gets a whole prize. Plus, I don't think Saka's on pens now anyway. Jesus been put back on pens, I think, by the looks of it as well. So there's even better reasons to have him. I don't see why you wouldn't. I just don't feel like what you actually going to really do with Jesus. Sell him to Nunes. Nunes got okay. He's okay. He's not really performed. He's not showed us a lot of reasons. Obviously, if you're in the dilemma of Mitrovic to Jesus or Nunes, I say Nunes just because he's predictably points are a little bit better. But Jesus could still perform, and for you, I think it's better to just upgrade your midfield or defence. I just don't feel the need to make a decision off it. I think it's a game week 16. Just go with the punt of Jesus. Hope he pays off. That's what I'd be doing personally. I wouldn't have bought him in otherwise. I'll pull your team back now. I don't know how much money you've got. Slay, how much money have you got spare? If you tell me, I'll tell you what to do. Yeah, no, I was looking at your team on my phone, but I don't think I really will be able to actually have Kevin De Salah 7. Yeah, so you're playing Perisic over them. Cost a lot of 4.6. Ideally, but I'd be doing this. I'd be going the lot to Trent and playing the lot Trent over Guy. And my reasoning behind it is Liverpool, I think, keep a clean sheet against Southampton. And Trent's on the watch list this week for unexpected players to haul. And I feel like he's going to come out with a massive haul this week. He's on the watch list. He's on the punts as well for me too, and I feel like he could. That's probably what I looked at Trenton. A lot like Trent, Perisic, Trippier, Pope. Obviously, good on the strikers you've got. That would be the. I can really up. Not that it's last week as well, so that punt could really pay off. He should get a clean sheet, and it's not me saying it's obviously. I'm just saying in general. I even recommend for people Trenton because he could really come away with hauls against Southampton. And as much as people give him stick, right? Liverpool's defence was better against Spurs. Was unlucky to see that goal. The defence was better. So Robertson and Trent were playing phenomenal. So for me, it's either bringing Trent or Robertson. I wouldn't ask Fabio. Fabio's hardly got himself. No offence, Fabio. I think Trent could be a good pick up. One sub off 130, boys. Hopefully we can hit that by the end of the week. Slay's just sat like low. It'll be annoying for you as a group on against. That would be that you fuming. You got games in half an hour. Some games on as well. Don't want to look at the scores for that reason. I want to know lost or not. Yes, but yeah. Problem is he's missing loads of shots. He was like, I think he'd get away with some one of those assists. Okay, fair enough. The other was a daft. I feel like him getting man the match instead of Tielemans person shouldn't have happened. I feel that was completely disrespectful to every single way. Played better. I feel like he can't hit a barn door. He had like 15 shots that game. Didn't score once. Couldn't even get one on target. So it's a controversial decision. And I just feel like, what's the point? You've got Saka, Martinelli, who are playing great for. You know, they're going to do really good stuff against Wolves with assists and goals. Same as Jesus. They're all going to. Martinelli will probably. I think Arsenal win like 4-0. Martinelli gets an assist. Saka gets an assist. Jesus goal. That should be in it. Zaha's going to return. I'm going to return again. He's done it every week. De Bruyne looks phenomenal. So your Haaland will. Is Haaland. Perisic trips will. Guy probably won't get a clean sheet. I don't think. I'm telling you now, Guy won't get a clean sheet. Say, I promise you, right, and you can curse me about this and have a go at me if he doesn't, right? He will not get a clean sheet. I can bank on it. I can bank on it. They won't get a clean sheet. If he gets a clean sheet, then I'll do something stupid, like not Captain Ireland for something. I just don't think he will. And like, what's the point? You've got Guy on the bench and you're getting the lot for Arnold. You've got the clean sheet for Arnold because Liverpool will get a clean sheet for Southampton. Southampton can't hit a barn door. You've got Arnold's attacking potential. He's on free kicks, pushing up more again now. So he looks like he's coming back up a little bit of form. He's low owned. You're going to get a load of rank boost. I just don't see why you think Guy would outperform Arnold. Guy might not even play next week. So for me, it would be Arnold. I'd bring Arnold in. If you want, you could bench someone. Don't do it just because you feel like I'm full. That's what I'd be doing. I think I'd be putting Arnold in if I was in that. To be honest with you, your team looks better than mine right now. Your team looks way better than mine. Freaking De Bruyne, who I wish I had for this. Saka, I wish I had instead of Foden. Have Arnold in, which I even wanted Arnold in myself. I just can't get rid of Cancelo to bring. I just don't see the. But Arnold's probably going to get an 11-pointer. Gomez obviously don't play him because Kante's back. I just don't feel Guy will get a clean. I just don't feel like he will. And there's nowhere else you can use your transfer. That's the best thing for I think. And it's not even like if you look at every single pro team, everyone's bringing Trent in this to bring myself. I just didn't have the money, all the transfers. I can't afford half of my. Don't think Kane's guaranteed to score. Like, what's really the difference? I don't feel like Jesus will blank. I'm telling you now. I don't think he will. Like, if he does, then that's on me. I'll admit I make a mistake. Jesus blanks. I'm quite sure Guy won't keep. I'm 95% positive. I'm quite sure Jesus will score. I would have bought him in otherwise, so I didn't believe he could score. I would have bought him in for me. I would have bought in Calvert-Lewin or Solanke. But I didn't believe Jesus would score a haul this week. I really think he will. I think his minimum he's going to get a goal. He's going to come away with a 9-point free bonus goal. He's going to get a 9-point win. I just don't think you can guarantee on Kane. Like, they're missing Son. They're missing, was missing Kulusevski's back a little bit, but not full. I just don't think you'll find Kane will maybe not play the full game either due to the fact he's got up. Might be rested a little bit of the game. He might ask to be benched for a little bit of the game. He might not perform as well and full on exhaust himself because he's got a World Cup match literally on the Monday. So you've got to take that all into account, Slay. Every single bit of that, you've got to take that into account. Right? There's a billion ways you can look at it. Kane's got just as much chance of blanking against Leeds, just as much as Jesus would against Wolves, but Wolves look way worse than Leeds do. Leeds look great. Wolves look horrendous. Jesus capitalises. I feel like he's just going to do good. He was unlucky to get a goal last week. He's performing. You look at his shots. He took 10 shots in the box last week. Hit the bar twice. When I say bar, I mean post and bar, but either way, he hit it twice. He was unlucky not to score. Should have had an assist. Finally cocked it up. I feel like there's some unlucky decisions going on. Salah, definitely. Definitely Salah. If you can somehow manage to get Salah, I feel like I do want Salah and De Bruyne, but I think I'm going to lean more to having Salah over. I do think I want all three, though. That would mean probably having to sacrifice something elsewhere. But I feel like maybe I'm going to run Salah, KDB, Almiron, Martinelli, Haaland, Jesus, Wilson, 3 at the back and a goalie. Probably what I'll run. And I'll try and make it work the best I can with money. But if I don't have Cancelo, then I'll just have some other City defender. But just to make sure I can get better players elsewhere. Like if I had to have Martinelli or Saka, and it was the case between Cancelo or or John Stones or Martin Lewis Saka, I'd have Saka and play John Stones instead of Cancelo and Martinelli. But it just depends on the situation. I'll probably have Cancelo in though. Depends if City are going to keep conceding goals or not. I don't really think there's much. So he's not a must. Trippier's a must though. Trippier is a must. I feel like double Newcastle defence is a must, or a Newcastle striker like Wilson and Almiron. But Almiron, yeah, and Haaland obviously. Maybe turn of events. What I'm kind of thinking is though, is that Haaland, Salah are not in the World Cup. Firmino's not in the World Cup. Jesus is. Whether Jesus is going to be a bit more, might get an injury or something in the World Cup, so I'll be watching that. Brian could get an injury in the World Cup, so I am going to be watching that kind of thing. If Brian gets an injury, then obviously the only one you can turn to is Salah. It's a weird situation. To be honest, I'd rather De Bruyne get injured and be out months or something. Not being. I don't wish him to get injured, but I'm saying I'd rather him be Salah back to pick. I think I do prefer Salah. Hopefully he's fine. Hopefully I can play 3 of them. And him, De Bruyne and Haaland. But it's tough. Almiron is definitely going to be in my... those Newcastle fixtures all the way up until like game week 28 are phenomenal. Those fixtures are great. And Newcastle are going to perform amazingly again. Keep getting goals. Almiron's going to keep 10 points every week. You'll find Almiron's ownership will go up to like 55% like Trippier eventually. Everyone's just going to have Almiron. He'll just be bread and butter. That's simple. Same with Wilson. I think we are going to wrap that up here, boys. So if you boys haven't got any more questions, we are going to literally wrap it up within the coming minutes. So if you boys want to get your questions in every stream at the end, last 5 minutes, everyone's just going to put as many questions in the top. If not, we're just now. But if you boys want to drop your questions in the chat quickly, last 5 minutes, and we'll see how many we can. Honestly, I'm giving you an open chance to raise me with questions about any week. You can ask me about game week 30 and these questions. I don't really care. Ask me whatever.